So let's check. Tournament lobby. Has not unlocked. Oh. Oh no. That's bad news. Oh, who's facing the Moonshine? He's a new player. Meron na tayo. Yep, ilalagay natin. Meron na. Let's check. There's someone unable to unlock wild. That means he or she is not a real Hearthstone player. Because if he's or she is a Hearthstone player, that means is at least bronze 10. Oh wow. How come? Uh, got to this much. Are they ready? Before no. Invite. DrinJi. Um, paste. This is the for no. So we have to change the position. And he's facing DrinJi, who's using priest. He rolled the priest while Porno rolled Mage. Let's focus now. I resolved. So for those who are watching, um, if you're a new player and want to join the Whizbang tournament, you have to at least unlock the wild. Whizbang is on wild now. Thank you. For new versus DrinJi. Protect their phone.
Let's make magic.
The bug. Have to share that we're live right now. Live now. And later today, um, there will be a Excelsior's Battlegrounds tournament, and apparently, the top two winner there would get a possible invite on the next Battlegrounds tournament. So if you want be involved on something like the team challenge event, you have to play on the Battlegrounds tournament later.
Serve the Fire Lord.
So, Flamemaker, that's from the RNG. Um, maybe I didn't open my tracker, but font of creation, font of power, font of power. And he's facing the Resurrect Priest. This is the last expansions list of priest. So that's not the new Ashes of Outland deck. While Siporn is playing the new one, because that's how the Whizbang recipe works. Now there's
Alright,
the
who's
recent
thirsty?
deck list from the Ashes of Outland, another one from the um Head of Dragons post Hall of Fame. Side quest is there, and it will get activated, and this is a good one from the five drop Apexis Blast and yung 5 cost spell,
I must
because
save
that's
her.
one of the premium aggro card before, but it has a drawback. If you damage it, you will take 3 damage. Before, you could OTK your opponent, semi OTK with Grim Patron, because there's a lot of whirlwind happening on that deck. You just have to deal 1 damage. So Sylvanas Windrunner is the best. Not the best. 5-6 is the best stats, but the Sylvanas Windrunner has the best effect. 5-5. That's from the power of creation. The 8 mana spell. So he's thinking carefully, since
Runs out on me.
maybe this is first time for new to see those cards. That's the fun experience doing this Whizbang in Wild. Well, Whizbang technically is in Wild, so that's the fun experience when you're playing on Wild. You will see and experience the old meta cards, but get answered with Plague of Death. You have to know that Resurrect Priest is best on the late game. I wonder if this mage can deal the final blow against the priest. So Anomalous can get answered again by Plague of. Oh, even with Butterhead, that's better. But DrinJi prioritized having a minion on
This
board,
might hurt.
so that's why he used the Holy Smite. Deep Freeze is a good top deck. Wait, so he doesn't need to play Holy Smite. Oh wait, oh yeah.
I wonder.
What happened is it deals 8 damage to all minions. DrinJi maybe forgot to read the text of Anomalous because he went for the Holy Smite. Could have just double bump the Butterhead. Wait, after this attack. No, after this attack. So DrinJi sequencing is correct.
Care to dance with death?
This might hurt.
hashtag, not hashtag. Asterisk bracket is not yet,
What to do? What to do?
activated. No, it's activated, but it's incorrect. Why does my move
I wonder.
wants me to log in? Bracket.
Wanted, dead or alive.
He wants to talk to you.
Time runs out on me.
Ask admin. Bracket. I need the bracket right here, right now. Right here. Up. Edit the link.
Whoops.
I'm not checking what happened. By 3.1 for oops. Wow, that's a good mass resurrection for DrinJi. That's a Butterhead and Katrina Muerte again. And even Archmage Vargon will play mass resurrection again.
Behold!
So we're gonna be taking the Ask Admiral Assistance. KAIKO, Bastard, current haven't unlocked while yet. So we have unless Deep wants to play with Bill.
Behold! Behold!
Pero
You win this. Well played.
so Steve Fornu lose the game one, which I know it's not surprising because it went um it reached the turn 12, 15 with Mass Resurrect. So Jenvito will get his win.
Jaina versus
Well, now
This ends now!
You asked for it.
so DP get the default win against Moonshine because apparently he haven't unlocked wild. The Priest 30 loses to Kenshin. Kenshin is facing unknown girl or guy.
Job's done.
So this is Demon Hunter. So obviously this is new. This is only the second Whizbang tournament for the Ashes of Outland. So let's see. I think this is Big Demon Hunter, not the tempo oriented.
Your wish is my
And
suggestion.
Sinforno is playing the old mage, the Highlander mage. Holy Smite, good here on the spot.
Job's done.
Another, I mean my two.
You
Four.
cannot
Okay,
break
result
the
score.
broken.
Not resolved. There are nine matches live at round 1. Waiting for the round 2 to start. Boss and Jenvito could start now, but we might be featuring Boss because he won Elite Series yesterday. He beat me, so we're gonna be featuring him again. Boss is offline. Oh, wait. But maybe he'll be our featured match tomorrow later.
Fell and nether.
So this hulking overfiend and field commander is a good pick up here for DrinJi because those are big cards. Oh wait. Why was my background for this
Trained
second
for
hard
days.
was that wrong?
I wonder.
Bigger.
Our home. Job's done.
Editing live on stream. How we do here. Better viewing experience for the players who are waiting and watching.
I wonder.
So Doomsayer can not help Sipornu here on the spot because Flame Reaper with Hero Power plus Nether Walker means it will just get killed.
Coming!
Even with Conjurer's Calling, it's bad. Wow, Prince cancel. Because this cleaves.
You win this
So Sipornu decided to concede now because he think that there's no way for him to win. And maybe he doesn't know how to pilot the deck well in the wild. But GG to Sipornu. Thanks for playing Sipornu. Playing the Ashes of Outland list while Kara is playing the old list. I online for 1:30 and I forgot to press the contribution to the guild. So if Kara will have a good board before turn 7, well, turn 7 is subjective here because the druid is playing overgrowth and he'll coin overgrowth. Right now, that means big dragons will coming down starting next turn. While Kara missing his important um trends creations or creators because aeroponics is good with 3 trends at least because
What?
it draw you for free. This is an updated token trend slash druid. This is not the list last 2 tournaments. This is post Hall of Fame and post rotation. Because this deck, Kara piloting is kinda weak right now because it misses a lot of token generation on the early part of the game.
We must stop this corruption.
Now, that's a 4-8 taunt and he could just get another taunt if he wants. MeatLowp wants it. But for sure, Kara will have to answer back-to-back taunts from now on. Huh. In G2, G4 no 0.
I wonder.
So, boss is now online. He'll be facing Jenvito. So, Sky Guardian and Pegasus playing. So, Boss and Jenvito doesn't have Whizbang, so they need to play Zayle.
For no one.
This is the first time we'll see Zayle on the wild. So, Shrew Bodier, Acorn Bearer. Maybe Kara wants to play Saviture also here. If we play Acorn Bearer, or he'll wait for one more turn. Hope that his strength survive. But the +1 attack is helpful, but the +1 health is not. So Kara can start clearing one of this dragon. It's scoring health and one.
Time waits for no one.
So I guess Sky Guardian won. Sky Guardian also qualified for the Elite Series. Got 4th on Elite Series qualifier number 2. Where oh no. Where the Big Mac Enrico and OZWCG qualified. Just wait. Probably.
Time waits for no one.
Now that's Triton's Mishpin. Kara can still manage this. Those are good speeds. Then just pass. Maybe even hit the Dragon Monster. Okay. He just passed. So Kara needs to climb with Forest Aid back to back. Uh, Potentially could do it for 4 turns, which will help her somehow survive with this. MeatLowp needs to play another minion here. Wow, Germination is good. Good for the 6. Could have germinated that for you. Because this 6/6, after it dies, it will get 3/4. I wonder why he prioritized having the portent.
Job's done.
You'll pay for that!
As long as MeatLowp is playing 1 minion every turn, this is 2 minion. Another germination on hand. That means GG for Kara. Kara, thanks for playing. You cannot win against this. You're facing wall. Give Kenshin the win. Was probably the Bella or whoever this person is not playing Hearthstone. Doesn't even have battle tag.
What to do?
Imagine Kara being able to win here. Then this is 17 plus 8 is 25. He'll be killing 1, so that's 21. He can survive but with hero power. But
Job's done.
so he can survive here. One more turn. No, he cannot. He cannot. 10, 22. This is lethal with Marsh Hydra. Oh. It's lethal if Marsh Hydra went for the trade because this is 13, 8 is 21. So MeatLowp will see that he missed lethal. He won't notice it at all because he went for that. But it's lethal. Most of players uh, most of the players, especially those who are new to the tournament or competitive
I
scene,
can see.
um, tends to tunnel vision on playing defensive even though they have the capacity to do the lethal blow. It's fine. Even Grandmasters, they're getting those tunnel vision. 2-0 MeatLowp, so Boss and Jenvito will be our next series.
Shall be mine.
There, oh, this is golden Zayle for them. This is golden deck because
Love
they
a bit of wind in me
the order. Good. Again, this is Whizbang tournament, but both our players don't have Whizbang, so they're going to play Zayle. So Jenvito playing a Quest Warlock, but this is not the Quest Warlock
Almost out of time.
we've seen recently in the standard ladder. This more of synergy with the discard. I think discard or this one. Pero Zeraku, the warp is good. Zeraku, the warp is good here. Curse of weakness. It's not good for against rogue because rogue tends to
So
have
many
one attack limit.
possibilities.
I'd rather get a Zeraku the warp here. But
Out of
for
time.
most probably these two players doesn't know the list of the updated list of Zayle. Shadow canceling, get Shadow cancel. The evil genius is good. Shadow cancel, I'm not sure. That's random demons. He'll only play this later because these are good cards. And this act villain Rafam is like Shadow cancel, but this has body. And it's just all legendary, but without masterpiece. But you get what I mean. It transforms your hand into something.
So many possibilities.
So Kara and MeatLowp score is 2-0. Jenvito played the Evil Genius just for tempo, not generating lucky.
Wait for me! Oh, up to no good? Me too.
So this Bone late, yeah. No other option. And he needs to kill the Blood Mage Talnos there. Because this has effect. You can get wrecked by the spell damage plus 1 against Rogue. When all the meta leaving this Blood Mage Talnos on board means you might get tons of damage on the face or removal.
Your pathetic defense ends here.
So he transformed his hand into random demons. Did he get a good demons here? Uh, questionable.
And double play.
Doomguard. We're missing Doomguard. Hall of Fame 2 years ago. So he's playing a buffed demon with Grand Lucky Irk or later means unlimited. Unlimited luckies. And boss is going for the Zarug's crown because he feels like his hand um kinda weak. I mean bored. So he wants immediate board action with Zarug's crown. And drawing for 3 and not knowing what inside the deck. Not good. I doesn't even know what the Zayle list is now.
Everyone has demons.
So if boss high rolled into um good legendaries from here, let's see. Nothing's good. The best one is this Master Okart, but it's just 255 for 3. Oh, he went for the 3-5. Okay, he wants a Alistar here. Okay, okay. So that means value value for him on the late game because
Job's done.
it will give him up. It will give him golden monkey, and the golden monkey will give him something or transforms your hand into legendary. I forgot. That's 2 or 3 years ago. And he went again for the Zarok's crown because he thinks he could survive the damage that these minions on Jenvito's side dealing. But that's 10 damage if he Jenvito decided to go for the face. Leaving boss at 11 health. This is all face. No need to trade. And another Siphon Soul. Siphon Soul and Shadow Bolt can potentially deal with Zarok's Crown
You
again.
have the artifact.
This is being used on the Control Warrior before.
This guy's toast.
We can see that Jenvito has a lethal with this. So he needs taunt. Boss needs taunt. Oh, wow.
Job's done.
I wonder if he did this, Elise Star Seeker, after this one, would he get immediately the map? Because add a copy to your hand. Maybe. This is lethal. Regardless of what happened,
I wonder.
that's Hellfire and Doomguard for 7. So 10 damage on hand. So Janvito is double checking if he has the lethal. And yes, indeed, he has the lethal. He'll go for the Hellfire Doomguard for the maximum damage output he could do on boss. So boss will have 24 health next round. Just kidding. Boss will still have 30 health. let's go back to performance mode again. Streamlabs obs. Now it's Priest versus Warrior.
The light shall bring victory.
And it's the... This is the old list, I think. The Silence Priest? Let's check. Ah, no. They're playing Zayle, so we're not sure. But this might be the Unicorn Priest, the ones that needs massive silence. So boss is on the on a good spot here if Jenvito doesn't draw the silences. But there's the Laren Librarian here. Arcane Watcher 5-6 will be a tough time to deal with for boss. RainyDaze 1-2 kami ni Mad Doom, my dude. So Mad Doom win.
On wings of evil.
Resolve 1-2.
Choose quickly.
2-1 in favor of Mad Doom. So our bracket is shaping up for round 2. MeatLowp will get a free win again because these numbers won't play. Tom the Procat. But props to Tom the Procat. He went for the ready. So he's active, but he's not playing Hearthstone at all. We can check. We can check.
I wonder.
So, we don't judge. Yeah. They don't play Hearthstone at all. So those people who joined came from Age of Empires, I think. Okay. Well, they're padding the numbers of my tournament. We give the win to Tom the Procat just for checking in. You'll get a last 50 Razer Silver if I remember correctly. So KAIKO and Densho Raksta, are they still playing? Densho Raksta KAIKO. Let's check the remaining round 1 match. And also AAPaul. Is there AAPaul online? If AAPaul is online, AAPaul. Later. Good thing for boss, he has the brawl now. He drew the brawl.
I just want some peace and quiet!
So, Philip Jan is asking how much for the secret love chair. This was around 22k, I believe. And if you got lucky and you get a voucher and complete sale in Lazada, it's around 20k. Plus the rebate, it helps. You could get this below 20k. Post purchase, of course, because 22k you pay, then you get a rebate for 1,000 plus. If I didn't instant buy this back then, I could have saved 1K more.
Whispers everywhere.
And again, later Battlegrounds tournament, join Excelsiors in the Mogul. Top 2 will get possible invite on the next Battlegrounds event or CKT. So, if you want to be playing there, yung panalo. Madum. Okay. I got the incorrect score. So, it's Madum loss, not RainyDaze. Oops.
I must consider.
There you go. I resolved it. I was fast.
Murder!
Sana all may secret love chair. Hehe. Target ko rin bumili ng gaming chair. This is worth. Definitely worth DrinJi. Especially if you're using your computer more than 8 hours a day. What I did to justify my purchase is that I told myself, we have in my office, we have work from home at least once a week. So
I see a dark
my daily rate for work from home is, let's say, on my work is, let's say, 1K, 1,000 pesos every my daily rate on work. So for 22 weeks,
Quickly.
or roughly how many, 5 months, 5 to 6 months, this is a good investment because it helps my posture, it helps, it's very comfortable, and having the soft bib secret lab gaming chair is really the best buy for me since I don't have aircon season.
Who can hold me?
So if this was a leather, it's super, it's comfortable, but it's at on our skin. So sakto talaga yung soft bib.
Double time and double pay.
So again, guys, this is Zayle, not Whizbang. That's why their deck list is different. And since majority, there's no, not majority. There's 3 to 4 active
must
chatters right
consider.
now in the stream. Don't forget to join the Battlegrounds tournament of Doc later around 7 p.m. because that's a invite ticket on the next Battlegrounds tournament of AKG Games Philippines. Match 12. Let's check match 12. 12 deep. Gotta check. So that wing is good here. Wow. ask Gensho if he's playing, or even KAIKO. KAIKO is chatted me earlier. So I'm pretty sure KAIKO is awake right now.
I wonder. Not quite what was planned.
So he'll go for the no, not brawl. So he'll just have to remove some of the minions here. But boss is at 24 health. He's very fine here. And I'm not paying attention how Jenvito lost his tempo, how he lost his board. Maybe because of the first brawl, and from there boss managed to get the board convincingly. Because earlier Jenvito have the
The
silence
end
and the combo.
whispers.
So maybe that's what happened in this game. So it will be all one, another game of Zayle Mirror. Nag-report na ako, di pa lumabas. Okay. Sorry for the long episode.
Not too quickly.
I've got more left in me. I've got more left in me.
So, KAIKO reported. Who won? I'm not sure who won against Densho and KAIKO. Wala rin battle tag yung opponent ko. Who is Dippy facing? Ah, no, not Dippy. DrinJi. Yes, yes. 3 win.
Anduin versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. Light smiles upon the just.
So, wow, this is Mirror Priest. Me. So, KAIKO 1. I guess 2-0. Let's just score it 2-0.
I've got more left in me.
So, our friends in Hearthstone PH is moving up on the bracket just because of them facing these not so Hearthstone players. So we need to feature Dippy and
Must
KAIKO maybe
Murder!
after this one.
Double time and double pay.
So Arcane Watcher, Psycho Pump. There's silence here. But what's the best play here? Psycho Pump is a good one because it will resurrect 2-6, I believe. Wow. You prioritize silencing the Hinge Clan Shade Wheel just to remove the Death Rattle. I think that's not good. Because you want the silence to be on the Arcane Watcher. Jenvito misses
I
the
wonder.
point of playing this priest deck. But it's fine because they don't know the list.
Whispers everywhere. The end begins. Medic!
Do join Excel Source Battlegrounds Tournament 7 p.m. or
I just want some peace and quiet!
let's check first the tournament list so we could play it. I mean we could send it on our Discord channel, remind them because that's a mini high stake. Semi high stake. That means
I must consider. Hmm.
so now Jenvito is on the lead, but this could have been dealing damage or trading if it didn't silence this. The 4-7 was a really good hit for Jenvito from Psycho Pump. That's from Psycho Pump. So he'll taunt this. No taunt yet. So he'll heal both the damage minion.
I wonder.
So Nova just for being able to trade off the taunt guy. This 5-6 won't deal damage at all. So maybe boss is thinking
I got you, friend.
if he wants to trade or not, but the answer is no, just face, and he doesn't want to play Psycho Pump yet because his pool of minion is poor. There's Lucky, there's several one drop minions, so he wants to make it better, like this Go dying. This one
The future
is
is
good.
clear.
Preventive.
Your demise.
If this, oh no, Psycho Pump is a huge um pick up for Jenvito here. And if he plays it, get another injured blade master. That's GG for boss. So if boss was able to play the Psycho Pump, no, he won't get punished by Jenvito having Madame Lazul on his hand.
Must move quickly.
As my when I decided to purchase a gaming chair was bought this around October. Then, but I've been
I got
looking
you, friend.
for gaming chair
The
since
end
maybe May, that May last year. I was supposed to get under X3 AC5 chair, but the distributor here in Manila doesn't have stock, so I decided not to go purchase any gaming chair yet. Then I saw
Thank
announcement
you.
in Facebook that Lazada as a premium seller of Secret Labs chair. So it's around August, I think. August or September. Then I'm skeptical if I'll purchase a chair because to be honest, it's way way more expensive than some of my equipments or hardware on my computer. So I waited for a sale. Then there's the 10-10 sale, I believe. You can tell people who only have numbers there might not even have Hearthstone. So I didn't know you can check other players. Oh. Hey, Kaiko. Kaiko, add me. Come on.
you can count on me. I'm certified.
So next turn, DP will go for the Desert Spear. Knife Juggler later at turn 5 probably. As long as you have Desert Spear on hand. Knife Juggler would be good. This is a new deck for Kaiko because there's overconfident work. Means
I must choose.
that's a Ashes of Outland deck. Hey, where's Kaiko? Nagtadrog dun. Wait. Let's check. Ah, What's the updated? I forgot to update. Wait, move on. Where's the AOO?
The blade fist has no master.
So deck. There you go. That's the updated list. The one that I created.
How about a new eye? How about a new eye?
This looks like a taunt warrior. Taunt control warrior.
What now?
What a day!
It will blade for one minion, but that's still poor. Just one for it will just get eaten by Faceless Corruptor. Alt Master into Unleash the Hounds, but KAIKO is playing at least one minion at the on an average 1 minion per turn.
I wonder.
So Cult Master just for what? Cult Master coin Desert Spear is draw one, but it's better to do the tracking now. Maybe just go for the Faceless Corruptor. Um, you want this is better. Prioritize having the one for just trading with Faceless Corruptor, pumping out for one that, and he just lost. It just lost one damage. So fine. Now he sets up his turn to have potential Faceless Corruptor, assuming KAIKO will manage to clear these 3 minions.
What now?
That's a good top deck. Here the way is also good because still have a weapon, and Faceless Corruptor guarantees best completion.
How about a new eye? How about a new eye?
Is this play? Summon. Oh wait. Summon. So the Desert Spear will proc the quest complete here, but Dippy needs to be cautious of the Blade Storms, the Brawl. You already seeing the list right now at this moment because I sent it. So he won't be surprised with the cards included. He can play around correctly. So DP is committing a hard commit to the face. Shuma is good. Shuma means it's quest complete. Because I'm assuming this will get answered. The problem is how will the Cult Master interact with the board. So Death Wing 4-2 needs to kill the 41st. Brawl does kill Just don't let the Cult Master survive. So better choice here is Brawl. Oh wow, he went for the Kargat tribe. That's 16. This is no, not lethal because he has armor. Forget that this has effect. It gains 10 armor every time it heals. I mean attack. Preserving um his brawl. Now this is a brawl turn. Or he could shield jump the 1-1 Blade Storm just to kill the 3/4 could do it. Armor up, jump the 1-1.
What now?
Or just brawl. Or just brawl. We went for the Death Wing here. So Locust, Hero Power. Hero Power, Locust, Hero Power. Oh, he sequenced it correctly. It will give his bone race for upgrade of +2 attack. So 4 attack now. KAIKO will drop to 8 health. But this is Blade Storm. Easy Blade Storm for KAIKO. But the problem is not developing any minion. So he Blade Storm here. Dippy will go for Shuma or from Locust Hero Power. So there's only one taunt minion right now on KAIKO's hand. And he cannot play removal and minion at the same time. Kai General Krog is the best here. So he'll go for Shuma. Farm of the Locust means another Blade Storm time for KAIKO. Shuma will give KAIKO chance to play the Brawl. But he needs the 6 out of 7 chance. What if Shuma survives? So KAIKO also needs to hero power, so he could at least reach 7 armor, which is breakpoint for the Shuma. Get healed. Oh, so now it's just overconfident or hit at the Shuma Brawl. Then Shizlam will be able to answer the Shuma. This is just deal 2 damage. This is a Brawl turn. The Brawl, but don't forget to hit with overconfident arc. Then DP can somehow manage to develop a board again with Kai General Krog and Desert Spirits.
What now?
While KAIKO will lose a lot of resource on hand. And KAIKO went for a minion this turn rather than Brawl. He committed 2 removals.
It's up to me then.
So he needs to play. DP needs to play the Sea Giant. He also wants to play the Unleash the Hounds. Wow, DP is tanking 5. And now KAIKO. Oh, that's a 33% chance to win the brawl.
This place
Actually,
is scary.
66%. The only lose here is having Sea Giant. Silma doesn't have Dragon. Abo. Abomination is the correct pick here. Because it can clear all the minions is going to play. I mean, Deep is going to play. Sky Guardian finished his match.
We shall end this disturbance.
Let's check if RainyDaze is playing. RainyDaze is playing, so it's fine. Good thing Sky Guardian.
Certified.
This Sky Guardian. Oh. So nothing special dropped the match because he's having trouble and so TP 1-2-0 and we'll proceed on the round 3. Wait, what? Okay, he roped. iSticK rope. Or am I experiencing spectating? I'm not experiencing spectating. DP? There you go. I got your admin assistance.
Almost out of time.
Wow, iSticK. Hey, iSticK, come on, move. Really? Disconnected ka na naman? iSticK, by the way, have internet problem or maybe phone issue. For sure. And it's funny that AAPaul went for a tempo Blastmaster build. Pang DC nga. So AAPaul versus DrinJi. Kenshin versus DP.
So many possibilities.
Let's check. DP just got featured.
That was a mistake.
We can feature RainyDaze and MeatLowp. So nakapag-emote na si iSticK, so he came back. But he missed his 8th turn. Crucial yun. He could have developed Valdis Belgorge.
Almost out of time.
Will he be able to play any card right now? Classic.
That
Classic
was a
iSticK.
mistake.
Nag-transform siya.
That
Babam.
was a mistake.
Oh, so that's why. So, na-miss out ni AAPaul yun. Na nawala nga pala yung bomb. So, that's why
What now?
he played it.
Smite her.
Naked. Tempo. He forgot that the Rafam transformed the cards, the hand, the deck.
Almost out of
Hey,
time.
iSticK, play! Come on! Why? We were able to emote earlier. Uh, this is 2-0.
Go get 'em! Double time and double pay!
Now, iSticK decided to recon. Next round, round 3 is already top 8. That's guaranteed 500 Razer Silver. Yeah.
I wonder.
So, but we're just gonna wait for iSticK to recon while me going downstairs, drinking water.
I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. What now? What now? I wonder. I wonder.
So this is round 3.
You take wrong, Panda.
Did Kenshin accept my friend request?
Double time and double pay.
Well played. You win.
So 1-0 in favor of Kenshin.
Valir versus Anduin.
Oh, wow, another priest.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your
Kenshin is not accepting my friend request. We're not being able to see the cards on his deck. That's a nice pickup. Akama din Greyheart Sage.
More like a wisp than a warden.
So this is different priest deck Kenshin is playing. This is the new one. Not the resurrect.
Akama has no matter. Not anymore.
on wings of destruction they come.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
So next turn, DP could try to shadow step the 3-3. No, why the 3-4? Or he'll just go for the Mayev the 2-5 busy. He needs to clear the board now. Somehow clear the board. This Twilight Drake is a good target of Flick later. Because I'm assuming this will get Psych Split. You'll go for Maiev the 4-5?
So many options.
I am the Iron Hand
Okay.
of the Waste.
So you just Maiev the Imprison the Monkey. Now, Kenshin is free to Psych Split the 4-5 or even Apotheosis. But Psych Split is better because it generates him another minion with this caliber. He could clear this with bump, Skyveteer, Abyss. No Skyveteer. I think he can clear. Or just dormant again the Twilight Drake. Shadow Step. I mean hit phase, Shadow Step. Replay this for 2. Then play Abyss with Akama. Abyss or the weapon. The it doesn't matter. But I think it's better for you to equip weapon here. Take the 5 damage. You're facing priest. Most of the time they don't have burn damage.
Choose
So you just have to be careful of the buff.
Who in their right mind hides loot?
He decided just to tank. No. Just to kill one minion right now. So Aaron River deals Maiev
Timeline
very nicely.
uses me.
But DP doesn't Kenshin doesn't need to do that. He just needs to tempo out minion. So this is hard turn for DP. We can see that there's Apotheosis at 8. There's Murozon the Infinite. This is the best time for him to do the shenanigans, the rogue shenanigans. So he could go for the Maiev, hit, Shadow Step,
so
Dormant
many
one of the guys,
options.
the remaining guy, kill one of the dragons. So I think that's what he's going to do.
Choose soup.
He might be dormanting the 5,
I am
7.
the Iron Hand of the Waste.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
On the even miscreant. Go. Group assist. Life assist. What's the need? What's the need of RainyDaze? Okay. The 4-5 didn't end up dying. So maybe this is Kaibatir turn, Abyss. But it's Murazan turn.
On wings of evil.
This is assuming he could reach turn 9. No weapon. Don't equip your weapon. Don't equip your weapon.
Choose soup.
Ha, this guy's toast.
You think this is your time? This guy's toast.
I wonder.
So now, Dippy is on the rope again. He needs to find a way to clear 4 minions. Which I cannot find a way without dealing the lethal blow over him
So many
next turn.
options. I must choose soon. Well played. I give up.
So DP loses Kenshin 2. They don't want me to spectate RainyDaze hand. Uh,
I've trained for
Overconfident orc is something I don't wanna see this turn.
Such wondrous flora.
Maybe we could just go for the Portal Keeper. Coin Portal Keeper, Raging Fell Screamer on his natural turn 4. Then a turn 5 Priestess of Fury. That lines up well. Now he could do it. This turn he could do it. He could do it still. So Raging Fell Screamer.
demons.
Yeah, that's Raging Fell Screamer.
Demons.
Then Priestess of Fury. He could even play Fell Summoner next turn. Hope that he could hit the Pit Commander or Priestess of Fury. He could do it. There's a lot of decision for MeatLowp. Try to respectate MeatLowp. MeatLowp. I told earlier, if you guys are playing Dota 2, MeatLowp is also a streamer. Check out his stream over his channel. He's giving away Battle Pass levels. So now, Princess of Fury is not good. So, coin the Summoner. Seems nice here. This doesn't clear the board. The Princess of Fury doesn't clear the board here. Which is very bad for him.
Blades will sing.
He needs to at least clear 3. He clears 2. It's lethal if RainyDaze have Savage Roar. That's already 11 plus 12. It's 23 without hero power. So hero power, that's 24. We go for the twin spell. Double twin spell is almost lethal, but
Even
not yet.
possible.
but not yet. It doesn't need to trade here. It's GG. Rainy Day is getting the first win.
I grow impatient. I yield for now.
So I told Rainy Days to recon. I'll recon also. So to be sure that it's not on my side. Comshop ulit yung lugar namin. So, makakarinig din naman kayo ng sigawan. Counter-Strike kasi yung laro.
Come in, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
So, I think anyone on the top, everyone that can reach top 4 has a Whizbang. So, we're good. We're good to go. Now, we're going to spectate both of them, Jaina versus Anduin. Jaina as a spell mage? Oh, it's a Highlander.
You asked for it.
Better. Better deck than the spell mage. Then Resurrect Priest. Both Descent of the Dragons deck list. With slight update, since there's some cards rotating out. I'm gonna drink water, so you guys have to watch it.
The light shall burn you.
Whoops.
Must choose quickly.
Hmm. Time runs out on me. I wonder.
I must consider.
Hmm.
The light shall burn you.
Thank you. I wonder.
We're back. And they're at turn 5. Ang bagal ng tira nila. There's low decks. Literally. Highlander Mage versus Control Priest.
I must consider. I wonder.
So RainyDaze practicing to rope.
Must choose quickly.
That's easy evasive worm or polymorph just to destroy the mass resurrection pool. So that heal for 5 again for RainyDaze. But MeatLowp can directly answer that with evasive rim. He could wait.
What to do?
He could also Arcane Breast, Frostbolt, Own Race, but it will use a lot of resource. This is at least 1 for 1. and develop minion that is hard to remove since this effect.
This might hurt.
It has cannot be targeted effect, evasive,
Amazing.
elusive. So he didn't hit this. I wonder why. So hindi ako yung nagsasalita ng trash talk guys ha. Walang trash talk dito sa Hearthstone. So he could do Frostbolt, Ray of Frost, Bone Race, or just ping Frostbolt. Or that. Oh, MeatLowp is holding his spells on his hand. Fine. I think it's better. The next turn, it's Dragon Queen Alexstrasza turn. There's no Plague of Death yet on RainyDaze hand. But it's hard to read it. That doesn't have it yet. You have to assume that they could draw it. Because it's two off. And it's already 12 cards. So if I'm MeatLowp, I'll just develop Dragon Queen Alexstrasza and one of the minion he could get. Only one. Not fully commit. Zephyris here is
I
will be used for the final blow, I think. Not good enough resource generating cards like Cobalt, Spellskin. He could also conjure Calling that next turn. So these are poor. Actually, it's not poor because it will generate another dragon, another minion, another card.
Time runs out on
With
me.
this, he could play everything, even this one. Azure Explorer.
I wonder. I wonder.
You can use your hero power any number of times. That's amazing for combo deck before. Pero sobrang niche deck lang nung gumamit ng Caldara Drake before.
Time runs out on me.
Go away.
This might hurt.
Yeah, this is lethal. Good spot. That's lethal.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Savage roar. Oh, inner fire is better. No, inner savage roar 8. Inner fire is better. That's correct. Zephyrus is great. Zephyrus is great. All one and came down to one game, best of one. Whoever wins this will proceed at round 4 facing Jenvito. This is fake now. It's not 64,000 Razer silver prize pool. It's 33,000 if I'm correct. Let's correct it. Let's decide it. Hide. And our rotating prizes is not updated now. I think there's no Sylvanas anymore, but it's fine. Oh, what happened? Why am I kicked out? Kick out of spectate. I was wondering what happened. Why they not continuing their game?
Greetings.
Priest again?
Spectacular.
And a druid. Oh man. I cannot see you again. RainyDaze and what's more? What's happening? Oh, it's a big druid. There you go. We can see his hand now. Clearly. Need to move it. Mana cost should show. I think it's better now.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Infiltrator is good here. That blocks off the 7-7. And it trades well. RainyDaze can play the 6 mana dragon. Yeah, the dragon was spicy.
Wow.
Gaming share.
Spectacular.
Oh, MeatLowp had a terrible RNG. Didn't snipe the 7-7.
The end begins.
But he got psychopath. That's the only. So another germination. That's a lot of dragon. Fight dragon. But it's approaching the plague of death. So, as long as MeatLowp can sustain health total, the board state, up until turn 9 for the plague of death, it's still good.
Hmm.
So he's still in the game. He's using priest.
I must consider.
Still doesn't need. Maybe you could play the Sandroof water beater here. Ah, okay. He goes for what? Seven attack. Take some rest while this guy are fighting slowly.
We must stop this corruption.
So now he's holding Plague of Death. He doesn't even need to play it next turn
Spectacular.
because it's just a 4-3 minion right now.
We must stop.
He could save it for a better board. Maybe he could do it now. He needs to do it now. But RainyDaze have Hawking Overfiend,
I must
Serra Unleashed for
consider.
next turn. So if MeatLowp will go for Plague of Death without Mass Resurrection follow up next turn, he's still behind. So he's thinking right now if he just wants to Cartot Defender or the
Hmm.
or Sandhoof water bearer can heal. So yung mga Counter-Strike boys dito sa bahay namin who
My dream
experiencing spike on their game. Oh no, they're gonna be losing again. They'll be salty later. So this is double Sandhoof water bearer. That's the play here. Or Cartut heal. But it's better to Sandhoof water bearer because it's 5 attack, 5 health. And the Isera Unleash won't trade well unless it gets Iron Bark.
Alright, who's thirsty? Alright, who's thirsty?
Wow, Dream Portal was drawn. First Dream Portal. Emerald Explorer is good here. Even Nourish, draw 3 cards is good. Maybe you just have to go for the Nourish. With Twin Tyrant, he'll go Hero Power the 1. Much to the minions on board rather than developing. Possibly developing with Nourish and drawing Dream Portal.
Wow. Spectacular.
MeatLowp cannot use Shadow Word of Pain on any minions on the board because they're 4 attack and the other one is 6.
I wonder.
So this could be just a Cartot Defender turn. Try to let him develop more minions for better Plague of Death value. But we have to
must
be
consider.
reminded that this 6-4 came out from the Dream Portal. Katrina Muerte is only good if he can hit that 2-6.
Spectacular.
Not hitting the 2-6 means he'll be taking more damage now.
Right, who's
Okay.
thirsty?
That's bad for him. RainyDaze will go for the strength in numbers. Then if he go for trades or just kill the Katrina Muerte, MeatLowp is forced to play Plague of Death.
I wonder.
He needs Mass Resurrection. Katrina Muerte is already here. I'm not sure if the arc. Oh wait. What's the 4 drop that replaced the spell? Arc B, Arc.
Will stand in our way.
I forgot. This is Hasra, so he could kill minions. It's like the 312 Butterhead, but this is better with Demon Tag and more attack, but less health. So I think this could be Breath of the Infinite turn and Cartot Defender. If he doesn't want to Plague of Death, he could just play Cartot Defender and Breath of the Infinite. So, it draws blankly. This could have been Mass Resurrect. The RainyDaze has Nourish. And also just Emerald Explorer here. Emerald Explorer, only Emerald Explorer. Primordial Drake is really what do you call it? Important part of my first legend life.
for the second. The Murloc Ira ang Paladin. Because if you don't drew Call Lights here, late game, your Murloc just go die. Okay, this is sure Plague of Death turn. I wanna hear my audio.
We must stop
If
this
it's good or
corruption.
not. Because I tilted my gaming chair. I'm not sure if it's still clear. I have to adjust my mic also.
I must consider.
Free of that blasted talent. Spectacular.
I think may nakli-clip na voice. I'm not sure. Or if it's just because I'm positioned like this. I have to reposition now. Do it nicely.
I must consider. I must consider.
I think this will be a better audio than before.
I have to test, especially if I have a casting gig.
Quickly.
Dream Portal. Drawing what? RainyDaze is on. This is just a. So MeatLowp didn't draw his Mass Resurrection. That's really bad for him. That's why RainyDaze is always at the lead, ahead of board.
I must consider.
Mass Dispel into spend all your mana.
Well played.
So Mass Resurrect was drawn. Kaya pa bang bumawi ng priest from here?
Wow.
Oh no. Yeah, that's double swipe. Sayang naman yung mas resurrect. That was drawn on the end game for him. Last breathing time. Breathing time. So RainyDaze will go for the round 4. Zero. Then we just have to wait. Who will be our next featured game? So what good with the RainyDaze hand is that he has the 2 consecration already. Plus he cannot get aggroed easily. With this hand, he could gain health, he could taunt Divine Shield and buff. But Jenvito have the refills. Forest Aid, Savage Roar, even Force of Nature plus Aeroponics. That's really good for him.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
But
What to do? By the holy light!
so Jenvito doesn't have the
Time waits for no one.
what's the twin spell? But he could set up lethal with Savage Roar. This is consecration turn. A full clear.
This be our neck of the woods.
That's not yet Forest Aid turn. So but it needs to get answered again by RainyDaze. So this might be another consecration for him.
I wonder.
So coin consecration is pushing damage.
Job done.
So he's threatening lethal, which is exact for the next game. Now Jenvito cannot play just Twin Spell, the Forest Aid. He needs to play Garden Gnome, Squirrels, and 3 enforcements for the taunt. While RainyDaze needs to find a weapon so he could bypass the taunt.
Such wondrous flora.
So that's what RainyDaze is missing right now.
I'm waiting for no one. Light.
Oh, it's still lethal. And yeah, it ended up being lethal even with that taunt to the highest health minion. So 1-0 in favor of RainyDaze. One more game and he's at finals. Kenshin. Kenshin is doing battle with a friend. So we'll just jump to their games after RainyDaze finish the games.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. I am your nightmare.
Maybe next time I'll have to configure my mic to have a better audio again. I think, or it's just the positioning.
Your soul shall suffer. Thank you. Why do you fall?
I'll get right on it.
Almost out of time.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Zoo versus.
Ordinary.
I think this is a mirror match. Galakron Zulak.
Hey, I got you,
Oh.
friend.
It would be like a Demon Hunter mirror thing. Better understand of how to trade well, when to push pace, which item to buff. So MeatLowp 6 minutes ago drop on the chat and said nag-hello lang mass resurrection ko. Yeah, that's true.
Almost out of
He
time.
got it from the mass dispel. Then he died. With Sea Giant on board, on hand for Jenvito, it's hard for RainyDaze to play around it. Jenvito can now play his Sea Giant. That's a full board with, no, not a full board, a free cost Sea Giant with Dragon Blight Cultist and Sea Giant. Then he has to kill the Voidwalker and the 5-1. So the Flame Whip will trade to the 1-1 and the 2-2 will trade to the 5-1.
So
I hope
many
Jenvito can spot that
possibilities.
the Sea Giant can be free. You could also decide not to go for the Dragon Blight Cultist. Just go for the Kobold Lucky, Goblin Lucky, Mermy. Oh no. He went for the trade first. That's wrong.
Double time and double
Now he'll... That's super wrong. You gotta play the Sea Giant first before doing the trade. Oh wait. No. He could just go for the Kobold Lucky to the face, and he could still play Sea Giant. If this is the line, he could still play Sea Giant, but one more minion will survive on RainyDaze side of the board. Plus 3. Now, Jenvito is cannot play Sea Giant again, but it's still on the lead. But the misplay was very big. You would have been dealing 8 damage right now. The face. So 4-3 will hit face.
Yes, I will destroy them.
Now, RainyDaze have his own Sea Giant. So this is battle which Sea Giant will land first. Which Sea Giant will trade first. Goblin Lucky is a good hold for the Sea Giant turn.
I wonder.
So I think RainyDaze decided to go for it. This is another 8 damage for Jenvito. If he decided to Sea Giant. Cannot stop reiterating that because it's a big miss for him.
So many possibilities.
So who's got disconnected? I wonder if it's Jenvito or RainyDaze. Oh, it's Jenvito.
I wonder. So many possibilities. So many possibilities.
Now they get reconnected. Titanic Lucky means Flame can survive on 1 health. What will he do? Knife Juggler plus Titanic Lucky. That's weak turn for Jenvito again. Now for RainyDaze, he'll just have to go for Shield Galakron trade with Goblin Lucky. Easiest trade of his life.
Practice your skill.
Double time and double pay.
Wow, Tekan is a good top deck here. He could still survive. Tekan is good because this will be a 4-4. It trades on the 5-3 very well. I'd rather go Tekan here. Ah, he needs to. That's not good for me because your Sijan can just get answered by the minions on board, and he can develop his own Sea Giant.
So many
So RainyDaze
possibilities.
could just go for Evil Genius, summon the two Lakis he could get, and he can play Sea Giant.
Almost out of time. I wonder.
So RainyDaze is looking for the best sequencing here to get the most valuable trade and Sea Giant. So if he's greedy, he can just go face here. If he's greedy.
Almost out of time. I wonder.
Don't forget again, later at 7 p.m. GMT plus 8, Excel Source PH Battlegrounds Tournament will have a prize of packs, Razer Silvers, and the top two will get a invite slash ticket to next AKG Games Philippines tournament, Battlegrounds Tournament. That tournament is sponsored by AKG Games Philippines, Mogul, Razer Silver, and a lot more. While this Whizbang tournament of mine is sponsored by Razer, Razer Silver, Mogul. Thank you, Mogul, for doing it for us, for letting us
Almost out of time.
do the tournament here and providing us some additional prizes as a consolation for other players who joined our small slash little tournament. Fun, casual. Wow, Galakron. It's a Galakron time for sure. He's thinking if there's lethal, but there's not because it's only 19. Are they going to be all good minions? Not that great, but average. Who got disconnected? It's Jenvito. I think that's
That was wonderfully vile.
GG. RainyDaze win his semifinals match and waiting for the best of 5 against winner.
I wonder.
Let's jump on AAPaul versus Kenshin because they're
I must choose.
warrior versus rogue.
I wonder.
1-0 in favor of Kenshin. Oh, might be the last match. Kenshin will have a shot again on being Whizbang champion. He might be facing RainyDaze. His first run on Whizbang, I guess. Or deep run. Ah, this can give him 10 damage. This Ren Black hand came from what? Came from the hand. Original legendary, destroy a legendary.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Oh no. That seals the deal for AAPaul.
On wings of evil.
Another evasive Draconid. Just to block off the potential lethal. AAPaul can still survive here with Brawl on the top. Brawl from the top. Because with this board, Kenshin will just go for the buff of Trunks and it's GG. What a wonderful pick up on. I think this is discovered, right? Yeah, this is discovered from the that Candle Breath. Does it discover a battle cry? That's why it's at 7 mana.
Well played.
Well played. We're going to the finals of Whizbang Tourney number 22 between Kenshin and RainyDaze. I'll put the score 2-0. Easy. Easy 2-0. Come on. End the game. End your turn. So if we Blade Storm, Kenshin will left with 3 minions on board. That's 12 with buff.
I wonder. I must choose.
It's still 1. Let's finish the game.
I'm running out of cards.
Oh, it's lethal.
You are too late.
Wait, 2-0.
Return is nigh.
GG to AAPaul. Good luck on your battle for third against Jenvito. RainyDaze versus Kenshin. And Kenshin playing Pali. This might be a pure Pali. Or I'm not sure what's the other one. Most likely we will end our stream before 6. Good, it's good. So it's pure Pali, I believe. With Libram. More Libram Murloc. This looks like the new polydeck surfacing in the ladder. Um. the-
I cannot wait
Oh
to
wow.
read
Ah,
this.
that's. I'm thinking of why I cannot see Enrico's name here. He's running for top 16 ladder. So let's check if he could make it. It's less than 24 hours to go before the ladder in America's end. Asia will just have um, less than 8 hours. And I'll be needing to play after this.
Reporting
Maybe
for
off
duty.
stream na after dinner. Because I'm not yet legendary. I want to get legend. I'm already diamond 1, 2 stars. 2 wins to go, but it's kinda hard and because I'm using rogue. And there's a lot of warrior. And hunter. Finders keepers. That's not good. Feral spirit. Not even good. Because of overload too. But maybe that's the best option given to him. And now with Libram of Justice, I think Feral Spirit is good because he can play it. No, he will play Fist of Raiden first. Eye of the Storm is good if we can reach 10 because one of the Libram of Justice already been used by Kenshin. RainyDaze went for a Fist of Raiden. Hagata's scheme can clear. Sunstorm Elemental can, can also clear. Air Raid is not good. Lightforge Zealot is good. He do curve, he do float 1 mana, but he's taking, I mean, he's dealing a lot of damage already. Below 20 health, I mean, below 15 health already at turn 5. And he had a good follow up. Wow, that's a good Darius Crowley RNG out from RainyDaze. So maybe Kenshin needs to
Reporting for duty.
swing his weapon to Darius Crowley.
Reporting for duty.
Um, is it better to play Liver of Islam? Yeah, based from what we're seeing at the RainyDaze, that's better. And he went for Hex just to cancel out the battle of the Libram of Wisdom. So no more Libram of Wisdom coming out for Kenshin. That's full clear for RainyDaze.
Reporting for duty.
Consecration. So resource battle wise, Kenshin is losing. And RainyDaze can lock the game when he plays the Eye of the Storm unless Kenshin can get a combination of cards to deal with it. Like the Hand of Libram, Hand of Libram, but the 5 mana plus the Consecration. Wow. I I forget the name. Sonya Shadow Dancer. Free free minions
A good explorer
from
comes
Morose
prepared.
of One Night of Karazhan. Shadow Ranger. This is old card also. Rogue. Old rogue card.
Reporting for duty.
If I'm correct, this is a rogue card, right? Yeah, with color. Is this lethal? And yeah, this is lethal. I wonder if RainyDaze will miss it. This is lethal. It's already 10 with the 5 minions plus the left and right. is is 26. Wow. He did miss the lethal. He tunnel vision, just like MeatLowp. He had the chance to close this game one turn earlier. If can Kenshin punish him? Um, most likely no. Now he'll notice, and it's lethal. I think.
Job done.
Beastmaster Lerox won't help him. So no punish, but that's a miss-lethal from RainyDaze.
Shatrat will not
He,
fall
fo-
to me.
he was so focused to remove
The victory is yours.
not threats, minions from the other side of the board. Because it's not, he could argue that might be a threat for him because he's below what? Below 15 health, but it's not an excuse. But he got a win, so two more wins for him, and he'll be crowned champion.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
So this is the spell mage versus the new priest. I wonder how this game will fare.
On wings of
Kenshin is
destruction,
thinking of
they
pointing
fall.
out the apotheosis because it might help him to aggro out mage. Wow, that's a good top deck. Then Vala is good next turn. He could play Pyros just for Kenshin to maybe trade, but I think he won't trade here. Okay, he trades. Because he doesn't want to get out traded with the 1-1 and the 2-2 into 1-1. Wow, RainyDaze getting the second Incanter's flow. Meaning Chanbala could go outrage turns on the next turn. Probably because if he could draw the Arcane Intellect now, he could Chanbala next turn. But he's facing 2 Reliquary of Souls with 4-6 stats. Easiest answer would be the Fireball. You could just check the font of power first right now.
I wonder.
Maybe he's thinking also if he wants to Chanbala. Chanbala font Frost. No, that's bad. So this is just a fireball. Fireball turn, then learn Draconic will proc. So he could play the second learn Draconic. Or if he decided not to play it because he wants the Chanbala, so be it.
Time runs out on me. I wonder.
So he's really thinking what's the best option for him.
Is it cold in here?
So he'll go for Frost Nova, Ray of Frost. Then he has the 6-6 Dragon. fade now. And then
This timeline amuses me.
so RainyDaze needs to clear the minion without dealing damage to his own minion because this 4-5 will deal 3. So maybe just fireball it, trade. This will be 2-2.
Someday I'll be just
No.
like you.
This is bad. Ah, okay. He'll freeze the 4-5. So that's good. That's good for RainyDaze. But if there was if there were no frost, yeah, he needs to trade first before playing the
Drink the
apprentice.
power.
Wow, fell fire potion deals 5 damage also. That's potential reach again. So right now at 6 mana he could deal 11 from hand. Now that his minions are below 3 health, he would need to clear the 4-5 now. I think that's what he's thinking. This 5 damage will connect to the face. 25. Kill.
I wonder.
Develop Pyros. Or just go face everything. Okay. And or this, of course. Depends to him, but if we'll develop Pyros, he needs to clear now. And it's prevent his opponent to buff any minions of him on his board, on his side of the board, Apotheosis. Wow. Reliquary Prime coming down here is huge. Not that huge, but because there's Spellfire Potion, this would be clutch. He could also just he'll just have to do it. Spellfire. He will fireball, so he could have 6/6 drag.
Job's done.
For Kenshin, he could play Murazon. Fireball, Spellfire. Somehow good.
On wings of
Wish for the
destruction
Murazon
they
to
come.
connect the fireball to the 6/6 Draconic Emissary. We decided not to go for it. But this is 6, 2, 13. Not yet lethal. With Celestial Emissary, Fireball, Ping. Or go for Power of
I
Creation.
wonder.
But it's better for him to use the Fireball now. Then connect the 6/6 to the
Starlight.
or he needs to trade. So he decided to go for the face. He doesn't want to play around the
Balance in all things.
So Murazon could clear because 6 and 5. Purple and oh no. On?
Starlight.
That fireball. I thought all the spells will hit it. 2-0. one more win to RainyDaze, and it's GG. It's over. He'll be the champion. But um, Kenshin can still win this. He could reverse sweep.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
2 hours from now, Battlegrounds tournament. Open to everyone, but the top 2 invites from AKG Games Philippines, I believe it's just for the Filipinos. But please do play the Battlegrounds event happening later. So it's also in the Mogul with the with pack prizes from um AKG Games Philippines. And just like our tournament, sponsored by Razer and Mogul. Now it's Priest again, Rest Priest versus Highlander Mage again on RainyDaze. But he's not playing Highlander Mage earlier. It's a spell mill.
Job's done.
Another soul to
Job
consume.
done. Free of that blasted tower. Behold.
Yun. This Archmage Vargos. Now we recall the name of Vargos. I was recalling the name of it earlier in the stream. What's the core cards or core um
Your power.
what's the
Limitless.
word? Forgot. So maybe core components of the rest. The swing card with Mass Resurrection. If Archmage Vargos end up dying,
What to do? What to do?
and get resurrected with Mass Resurrection. No, there's a 3-4. He could develop Dragoncaster, but that's weak. That's weak because these cards right here are not heavy costed.
Alright, who's thirsty?
So ping, maybe check. Yeah. Pin Tyrant, kinda good, but it doesn't kill the Sand of Water Bearer. So you could go for the Azure Explorer, ping the 3-1, raise the 5-5. I'm getting sleep. I'm getting sleepy. I want to
This might
push for legend later. Then on June 1, tomorrow, we can start climbing from Bronze 10 again. Or maybe we could start on June 2 or 3. We'll, instead of doing the qualifier stream, will do a climb. So for people who are waiting for their rounds, Swiss rounds to generate during the Elite Series qualifier number 4 to have a something that they can watch or learn how to use it. That's what I call the swing card of Rest Priest. Archmage Bargoth getting resummoned using the Mass Resurrection. And now RainyDaze is having trouble. I'm not sure how he can manage to kill the win from the maybe there's no way that he could do it. But we have to see. Good player. That's risky, right? So RainyDaze dropped his first game. Kenshin is on his way to do a reverse sweep, getting the first win out of his needed 3. Let's lie down.
Versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Oh, Warrior Mirror, and it's actually Mirror because they're both playing getting the Pirate Warrior.
Greetings.
But RainyDaze have the better curve with a chance to coin out Arcanite Reaper into
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
a possible green skin. Swinging for
Pirates away!
18, maximum of 18. It's like a fireball, 3 fireballs, but acting like a weapon. It just cost 5. So he's coining out South Sea Captain, trade to the 2-2. That's a good trade.
Just the pirates' code.
Then Kenshin needs to live wire lance the 3-3. Kenshin also have the Arcanite Reaper plus Captain. Okay. Okay, so he wants the value trade. It's fine. But what if RainyDaze have a weapon that can kill the 2-1 and another South Sea Cup or another South Sea Cup? No. Kenshin sequence is correct. What he did was correct.
Marks the spot.
Now, the Bloodseal Raider needed to attack the South Sea. Sky Raider into Goblin Lucky. The 2-2.
Double
Good.
tap.
And Horde Pillager will get the live bar lance again. If he wants to develop minion and having a weapon, which I think is good next time because swinging with live bar lance, he could still play another lucky, another 1-drop. But he'll go for the Arcanite Reaper to answer the Sky Barge. While RainyDaze will go for the Arcanite Reaper and go face. And this is his first weapon. So that could be 25 durability of Arcanite Reaper with at least 5 damage a hit.
Every hit, it's 5 damage. Again, this is the last needed win for Rainy Days, while Kenshin it's just for the tie.
Ask for.
It marks the spot.
Again, Rainy Days raise Kenshin with this hand. It's kinda risky. So hero power, that's 2 pirate.
Pirates away!
So Rainy Day is still on the lead on the face race. And what good for Kenshin is that he could lethal Rainy Days next time. With this could deal 8 plus 6, 14 plus this. So if we all in go face here, that's a trap for Rainy Days. He needs to play around the Mortal Strike. Now, it's absolutely GG for him. It's 2-2. What a good fight. A mirror. A warrior mirror. That's 18. That's 12 from the hand, 6 from the weapon, and another 5 from Captain Green. Wow. It boils down into one game. Can Kenshin, a previous Whizbang winner, make his second run for the title? Or Rainy Days, a newcomer in our tournament, get his first championship?
Let the hunt begin.
Anybody's game. Kenshin versus Rainy Days, Hunter versus Warrior. This is the new Warrior, a Taunt Warrior versus a Beast Hunter, I believe. Into the Fray is not good with this hand. He doesn't have taunt, and his good taunts will start at 6. Pointing out Face Talker confidently, knowing that Rainy Days doesn't have answer for this one.
Job's done.
So into the fray, hit landed 2. Oh wow, Scrap Golem is taunt. I wasn't aware of it. So it's good because he could play it 5 and gain 6 armor. And another one. Oh no, this is bad for Kenshin. Rainy Days will have a good time. Since starting next turn. Starting next turn, he will have a back-to-back 8-9 Scrap Golem, a 6-7 Scrap Golem. Then he can even play Ramming Speed in between, and a Tomb Warden on turn 8 with Brawl on his emergency button. Unbelievable. So the Into the Fray leads Rainy Days into a very good spot here in the game 5 of their series. The championship game, the do or die, with a win or bust. This is a very wonderful series that we have. Toxic Arrow. Next turn, he could Toxic Arrow the Face Stalker. Okay. Rainy Days decided to Shizam it. Then start playing his second scrap. So Zixor Prime into Toxic Arrow. That's a wild card, you know. Now, again,
It's anybody's game.
This place is scary.
In Emperor Belkorok, that's not even good. Tapon Gastropod, I'm not sure if it's a good play right now. So for Kenshin, it will be just multi-shot. Maybe play the Porcupine or the Diving Griffon. He went for the Porcupine. So Tomb Warden, that's a 270 is like suddenly Chain Gang pre-nerf. If he's Crab Beast, there's a chance that it could land on Hyena. He wants to scrap shot to land at the Diving Griffon. Which is which was unfortunately didn't land. That's a good hit on the Porcupine. That's 33% chance for the first hit. Kenshin can Alhar plus Mok
What
Nakal
now?
Lion next turn. And he'll be having 273 on board. What are the secrets? The pack tactics. Yeah, that's good.
I must choose.
So RainyDaze thinking his very good mid game is starting to crumble. 710 didn't try to hit Kenshin because he's playing around freezing trap. But is it correct to play around the freezing trap?
No two can hold me.
Let's say if there's freezing trap. There's none, he doesn't need to play around it. Funny. Maybe it's good misdirection. No. The only secret the hunter is
Can hold
playing
me.
is snake trap and pack tactics. So it's a rookie mistake for RainyDaze not to review what's inside the hunter's deck.
I wonder.
We have dealt 7 to the face already. Wow, ramming speed kills one of the egg. Let's say this egg. Ashes of Alar. Phoenix. Oh, he cleared all the Phoenix.
To my side.
Wow. Then con the 2-4. That's good. Does he need to brawl your Nas yet? Oh, maybe. Maybe he needs to brawl. Then shield slam. What is left? You're going into almost empty hand, relying on top deck, relying on the value of their deck. RainyDaze, as you can see, there's another removal with sword and board, shield slam, actually two, but we're assuming that shield slam might be used against Porcupine. Wow, RainyDaze going for the RainyDaze going for the Grom. I thought he's willing to wait for one more turn just to use it as good minion on board. Now he's facing a 4-3 and at 12-11. hyena. He can kill it with Shield Slam and play Tomb Warden, so it's still good. He could even sword and board one of the plus two plus. That's good. Would he split it? No. He wants the value trade here. This is a close series with RainyDaze having a backup plan. Easy play, easy top deck, RainyDaze, snap pick, snap play, Omega Devastator, and a Zigzor Prime on top for Kenshin. Wow, wonderful top deck. And he doesn't even trade. So this is Brawl. This is Brawl turn. And the initiative is still Kenshin. RainyDaze decided to play the one that he got recently top deck because he doesn't want to tell that I can still have top. I still have a possible top deck, and I'm holding something that's more valuable. But I don't know. It's hard to explain it in why you should play the second copy rather than the first one that's stuck on your hand. The Deathwing, the Deathwing is good. Teron, good. Teron here is good. You have Teron now. You need. And that Teron will have a snake trap, but he'll Blade Storm. No, that snake trap. The pack tactics. There is a pack tactics out there.
I was the first, you know.
That's very unfortunate to RainyDaze. Could have went for the Blade Storm first. Play around it. Wow. I thought the next one would get attack also, but it's not. Is this lethal? Not yet. That's 3, 6, 9 plus 5 is 14. No, not yet. Two turn setup. But as we can see, Kenshin doesn't have a minion on hand. RainyDaze can play Brawl Blade Storm next time. Oh no. This turn, he will go for the sword and board. Sword and board the 1-1. Blade Storm. Rock the Teron Gorfin and do the Brawl. Then next turn, clutch with Armageddillo. Hope that you could top deck Shaggy, the Frightened Flunky. So RainyDaze thought of it and he just wants to play the Armageddillo. So another high main. Now that Kenshin procced it, he could safely brawl here. Oh wait, he could even. This is better. So he could have guaranteed taunt post trade. Rust Steed Raider trade. That's good. And Kenshin is that 4 cards is almost fatigued now. So their hero power doesn't work well. I mean, there's no reason for them to use hero power later That's just cancels out. So in fatigue battle, Kenshin will lose. And rainy days having his Kargat Blade Fist now being played, he could also top deck it as a prime that when it kills minion, it gives you armor. Is this spectate bug? It's a floating card. Ah, spectate bug. Oh no, come on, faster. Hearthstone client. So it's a spectate bug. Kargat Prime, top deck. I'm not sure what other top decks Kenshin could have. Those are bad cards right now. Yeah, he needs to accept the 10 damage right now. Oh, overconfident Orc. Playing from the top. Kills the deal. Oh wow, the Grand Slam is at the bottom. Could even help him do the lethal. Wow, will work of Azinot. Of course, Kargat Prime will just go for the trade here. Gain 10 armor. That's what I think. A very close game. Very wonderful game 5 of our finals Whizbang Tourney number 22 between Kenshin, Vietnamese versus Rainy Days, Filipino.
I must choose.
Blade Storm? Oh, maybe you could have it's the same. It's the same. So now with Mark down the oh wow. Oh wow. The left hook trade. But this is GG. Rainy Days getting the Frightened Flunky top deck. Blade Storm. Kills the deal. Whizbang Tournament number 22 champion would be Mr. Rainy Days. Elite Series qualifier number 1. Top 1. And first ever play in the Whizbang Tournament. Fresh from very fresh, a rookie. Best finals ever, maybe. This is the best finals ever happened in the Whizbang because it ends up the hunter going fatigue and a very close one, very back and forth series. GG to Kenshin. Let's screenshot first. Wait, guys. We have to screenshot first. I will resolve the tournament in a few. I just screenshot it. Oh no, not yet. We have to show up the congratulations Rainy Days Whizbang Tourney number 22 champion. You have to come back again next week. No, not next week. Next month to defend your title. So, we have to save this. Whizbang. Biz 22 winner. So, time to end the stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to play Battlegrounds later at 7 p.m. on Excel Stores Tournament, sponsored by AKG Games Philippines and Mogul. The top two winner there will get invite from AKG Games Philippines, but I assume it's only for Filipino. We can know we can confirm that later to Kara or Doc. But again, thank you to all those who watched, to all those supported the Whizbang tournament. We will still